Hello, everybody. Hope everybody has had a good week. Has had a good Memorial Day weekend and a Memorial Day. I hope that everybody is who has been affected by all these horrible storms and tornadoes is safe. I know here in Arkansas we had a pretty bad one that hit northeast Arkansas or northwest Arkansas, and last time I heard, I think there were 8 fatalities in Arkansas, and I know there were a lot in Texas, 6 or 7 in Texas, and I think between Texas, Arkansas, maybe Missouri, over into Kentucky, there have been 20 fatalities with all these storms. So just, as always, thoughts, prayers, and good vibes go out to everybody who has been affected by these storms. Hope everybody is safe. I know one of my subscribers, and I believe she is a mod for Miss Frankie Rose at the think tank, Shauna Cawthron. I know she lives up in northern Arkansas, so I'm praying that she is okay. Arctic Fox True Crime, he's in western Arkansas. He should be all right. I don't think there were any bad storms down that way. And I know that Michelle C., another wonderful channel member, subscriber, and a mod, she is in Texas, praying that she is safe and sound. Yeah, it's been a rough week. That's why I don't think I posted anything last week. Just between keeping an eye on the storms and even around here in central Arkansas where I live, we had tornado. Just seems like every night, overnight hours, late night hours, we had tornado warnings popping up all around us. But thankfully, nothing close to the town that I live in. Came close, but it's just been rough. So like I said, I hope everything is all right. So I thought tonight and last night I was actually going to record a video and do a video premiere for the missing person Monday video for this week. But once again, last night I was up all night, most of the night on a storm watch duty, because we did have some tornado warnings that were they're a little too close to us for comfort, so I didn't get it recorded. So I thought I have it in the live stream in a couple of weeks, I think. So I'll do a live stream tonight and connect with y'all again, get caught up, share some missing persons, and hopefully we'll have. I don't think we're supposed to have any storms here tonight. So, and my Wi-Fi, I'll tell you right now, my Wi-Fi. And I'm gonna get to y'all's comments. I see a lot of you are talking about your Wi-Fi's are not working. Mine has been, my farm signal is crappier than usual. But we'll get through it, and I'll have to do it old school through everything through the phone. But as my StreamYard on my laptop is going in and out as usual. But I will get to some of you guys' comments. And I apologize for having to lean into the camera once again, but I have to read the comments off my little phone screen. I noticed Miss Marion popped in earlier. She said liked and shared. Thank you so much, Miss Marion. Miss Marion and Miss Barbara and all you guys are so good about sharing out the links to not just my live streams and videos, but to all of us creators. So that's very much appreciated. She also said, glad you're safe from the storms last night. Absolutely, yes. And I hope because Miss Barbara, I believe, is in still in Missouri somewhere. I know they're having storms there, so hopefully Miss Barbara's okay. So I was glad to have Miss Marion. I don't know if she'll be back, but she was here, popped in earlier. Chris Gideon is here. Hello, Chris. Always good to have you here. There's my Michigan wifey, my OG, says, I thought I was going to have to issue a bolo for me. Yeah, glad to see and hear. Yeah, glad to see me in chat. Absolutely. Yeah, like I said, it's been a rough week. It's, like I said, I live in more than central Arkansas, and it's been all around us, towns, and counties, north and south and east and west of us. So, but no damage here, just a lot of rain and wind and thunder and lightning. So I count my blessings. I'm counting my blessings right now. It could have been so much worse, so much worse. But good to have you here, Michigan wifey. Yeah, Chris says he's having trouble with his Wi-Fi. Yeah, yeah. Michigan wifey says I'm wondering what hurricane season has in store. Yeah, I hate to because it seems like we've had a really well, just in the last month, of course, May here down here in Tornado Alley and Dixie Alley, as they call like Arkansas, Louisiana, eastward is what they call Dixie Alley. We have a different storm season. We actually have two. Actually, here any time of the year can be severe weather season in Arkansas, Louisiana, Missouri, eastward. But usually in fall and into the wintertime is they call it our second severe weather season. It seems like this normal regular weather severe weather season this last month or so has just been off the charts. So yeah, I do hate to see what hurricane season brings. I agree with you there. I agree because even here in Arkansas, um, depending on where the hurricanes come in, what part of the Gulf Coast they come up to, we'll get the outer edges of it or the tropical storm part of it when it goes on land, comes inland, and when that happens, we usually here in Arkansas get some of the tornadoes and heavy rains and stuff of that nature from some of the hurricanes. But yeah, I definitely hate to see what is going on. So Chris said it's just his Wi-Fi. No, it's not just yours. Oh goodness. Michigan Wi-Fi. Sorry, I'm trying to do it on my phone. I watch a few storm chasers who said they uh, broadcasted or maybe forecasted 5 times as much um, this May than last year. Yeah, it's been horrible, horrible, horrible. So like I said, I'm hoping there's Miss Barbara. Hey, Miss Barb. I hope you're doing okay up there in Missouri. Um, she says, I got enough chasing to do. I'm not chasing no tornadoes. Well, stay away from Arctic then. Arctic likes to chase tornadoes. Oh, I don't think he's been posting a lot. But he should be okay because the part of Arkansas that he's in, he probably got some of the storms, but I don't think any of the tornadoes were close to him. Hey, there's Dave. Hey, Dave. Yes, I'm okay. Thank you, Dave. And I saw that you did a live last night or this morning, whatever time it was. I was asleep. I finally, after the storms, that line of storms and all the tornado warnings got past us, and I knew that we were safe. I was out, so I apologize for once again missing your live. But I will be on replay crew, absolutely. But it is so please check out on the Prowl. I don't know if I've got any. Oh, Dave's got a wrench. He can put his own link in there. Definitely go check out Dave as always. He does good work. I think from just watching, I watched a little bit of the first of your live maybe before I got interrupted. My brother came in. They've been working on vehicles, changing oil and all our vehicles. So, but I think you were reporting on some of the weather, Dave. But yeah, Dave does good work. He reported on about anything. Most of it true crime related as usual. But we appreciate Dave. We love Dave. Me and Dave go way back. Oh, Miss Marion said that Miss Barbara's not going anywhere. So you're not going to let Miss Barbara go out storm chasing? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yep, Dave. I'm fine here. As far as I know, Arctic is fine in Arkansas, with the part of Arkansas he lives in. I don't know if you were here earlier, but I mentioned, I think you know Shauna Cawthron. I know that Shauna does live in northern Arkansas, so I'm kind of concerned about her. I don't know what part of northern Arkansas she lives in. We're just hoping she's okay. And I know Michelle C. Um, lives somewhere in Texas, and I'm thinking maybe it's northern Texas. So I'm just hoping that Michelle is okay. Yeah, hoping everybody is all right. Miss Marion is saying hello to everybody. I'm a slow typer too, Miss Marion. Actually, I'm too fast of a typer. My fingers get ahead of my brain, and there ain't no telling what I'll type. Yes, Chris was asking Dave, wasn't there a live stream that he did on the Connecticut River Valley offender? I think Dave was talking about doing it. I have to check and see if or he can answer if he's already did it, because that's the one that I wanted to be at the live, but I'll have to watch it on replay. Okay, Miss Barb says that she talked to Arctic and he was having problems getting stuff posted on Facebook. I don't know if he's still having that problem. Yeah, he may be. Yeah. So I'm glad it's not just my Wi-Fi, which mine's crappy anyway because I go through the Wi-Fi hotspot on my phone. Um, yeah, Dave said the storms should be pushing east now. Yeah, yeah, they've been wreaking havoc. Like I said, they wreaked havoc in Texas. They wreaked havoc here in Arkansas. Lots of fatalities between Texas, Arkansas. I think they had some in Kentucky either yesterday or today. And it's horrible, horrible, horrible. And I find storms and tornadoes fascinating, but then again, I'm terrified of them too because of so much damage and taking of life that they do. It's just, oh, it's worrisome, worrisome, worrisome. All right. So tonight, go ahead and we are going to, this is going to be our missing person Monday. Oh goodness, what did I do? No, I don't want to make that. I'm pushing buttons. I'm gonna put this into a dumpster fire already. Trying to find I guess that's the one I want. Okay. We're gonna do our missing person. This is gonna be our missing person Monday episode, live stream episode. I've got some current missing. I've got some cold case missing. And what I did today, since I didn't get a chance to record a video, I just went through all the, thank you, Miss Marion. Much appreciated, ma'am. And I appreciate, and I know all the other creators do appreciate you and Miss Barbara and everybody who shares out our live streams and videos and our links. It is very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Anyway, but today I just went through, scoured the Facebook groups I'm in, and tried to snag. Oops, I'm pushing buttons again. I'm trying to. Sorry, I'm trying to read comments, and I scout for the missing persons that I'm going to share tonight. It's kind of a hodgepodge. I just scoured the oh, I apologize if it's hot in here. I should have put my hair up. I'm sweating. Anyway, I scoured the Facebook groups I'm in, the missing persons and the cold case Facebook groups I'm in, and tried to snag a few current, newer missing persons and cold case missing persons to put together tonight. So that's what I'm gonna be sharing with you, and then like I said, we can chat amongst that and get caught up. Like I said, this is probably the first live stream I've done in over a week. But anyway, thank you, Chris. Chris says, I'm glad that you're raising awareness about cases. Absolutely. That is what I'm here for, sir. Miss Barbara said, did you hear Mr. Steve will be here in the next couple of weeks? It's bittersweet. Yeah, I know that he's the last I've been having to be on replay crew with Mr. Steve too. I did see that he's going to be going on the road, and he did mention, I think, that he was stopping up your way for some developments. There's probably not a whole lot you can say. Some developments, or maybe some, hopefully moving forward in Timmy's case. Thoughts, prayers, and good vibes. Getting closer, hopefully getting closer. Absolutely, Miss Mary. Oh, wrong one. Trying to do two things at once here. Who did I put it? Oh yeah, justice for all. Absolutely. I meant to get that one. Yes, justice for Timmy D's. Yes. I've been thinking and praying about y'all a whole lot. Since first got wind of little comments here and there that you guys are making about maybe some progress and some developments in Timmy's case. So waiting and hoping and praying. Wait, we got your backs. Most definitely, we got your backs. Absolutely. All right, since my StreamYard is not at all coming up on my laptop. Absolutely. Miss Marion says we want justice for Fredericktown, Missouri, for all the families and their loved ones. Absolutely. Yep. Timmy, Durante, I think didn't they finally arrest somebody in the John Paul JP Parton case? I think I saw another creator or somebody posted something about that, or maybe I read an article, somebody posted an article that there was an arrest or something in JP's case. And then not to mention all these other cases that I haven't even got to yet. I know some other creators have, but yes, just once again praying and pushing for justice for everybody, all the victims in Fredericktown. Absolutely. Okay, let me just bring up it's a little bit bigger for a minute and see if I can get it to act right on my phone. There we go. Okay. All right. Let me bring up. Thank goodness I downloaded my slideshow for or my computer so I could read it off the computer and not have I would not be able to read it off the telephone. Thank you, Miss Barbara. Thank you, Miss Barbara. You got the family members are awesome too. Creators, subscribers, the community, family members. It takes all of us. Okay, excellent. Miss Barbara said, yes, there is an arrest in JP Parton's case, but he still hasn't been found. Yeah. Yeah, but at least, I mean, it's something though, I guess, they made an arrest. But yeah, JP still needs to be found. Absolutely still needs to be found. So his family can bring him home and lay him to rest. All right. I'm going to start out. I think I have two on this slide. On the left, I can make it bigger here so I can read it. Cooperating with me. On the left there is Michelle Ford. There's not a whole lot of information. She is just 13 years old. She has been missing since Pasco, Florida, since May 24th. So what's today? The 27th. Oh, tomorrow's my baby brother's birthday. So 4 days now, Michelle has been missing from Pasco, Florida. That's basically all the information that I found on this flyer. But if you do have any information on Michelle, please call 888 222 6050. And on the right hand side, we have Brian Vladik Hassel. And I do know that Sunshine, Mind of Monsters, another awesome channel. Please go check out Mind of Monsters. Has featured Vladik. He goes by Vladik, and she has made flyers for him. And I think Chris from the Mob Crew has featured this young man several times. But I came across his flyer in one of the groups. Brian Vladik Hassel is missing from East Orlando, Florida since November of 2021. So almost 3 years now. It says Brian, who often goes by Vladik, was last seen on a CCTV body cam footage at Foxtail Coffee Company on University Boulevard in Orlando, Florida on November 6th of 2021. The last reported sighting or encounter with him was at his apartment complex, the place at Alafaya, on November 15th, the day before. But since that CCTV camera footage and body cam footage, there have been no reported sightings since then. I'm assuming the picture that's there on the slide is from body cam or CCTV footage, most likely body cam, just by the angle. So I'm going to go on the assumption that that's what he was last seen wearing. But if you have if you have seen him or any information on Vladik's whereabouts, please contact the Orange County Sheriff's Office Missing Persons Unit at 407-254-7000 or call 911. And it gives a case number there and everything. I think I saw a new name. Welcome, Lance Jones. Good to have you here. Always good to have a new face and a new name. If you don't mind, you can tell us how you found us. Somebody probably referred to you. If I was to guess, it may have been Chris or somebody. But however you found us, thank you for deciding to join us tonight. You are most welcome. Thank you, Miss Mary, and I will tell him happy birthday. Most definitely. Thank you, everybody. Yep, everybody's given a warm welcome to Lance. As always, we have a yes. Lance says thanks for the warm welcome. Absolutely, we have not just I. Sorry guys, I'm sweating. Woo, sweating buckets. Yes, we have a wonderful, wonderful community here. This is always a safe space. Everybody is welcome here. Everybody's opinion is welcome here. We may have differing opinions, but we can talk. We always discuss like adults. Only thing we ask is you respect the victims' families, and each other. And like I said, I've never had any problems here. And all the creators that I watch and that I trust and who are the same mindset as I am, we don't have any problems. So welcome, welcome. Absolutely. Thank you, Chris. Yep. Chris said this channel does not go after families. Absolutely. No way. And I caught a little bit of Sunshine Mind of Monsters had a live stream earlier. And I popped in to say hi and to leave the DNA on the thumbs up, as she says, and show some support. And I listened to a little bit of her live stream before supper, before I had to get ready for my live stream. And she, and I believe Kimber, who pops in here every once in a while, was on panel with her too, and they were talking about Sebastian Rogers' case and just how out of control that has gotten. Oh, dropped my Luckily, it didn't fall on the floor. But we just got to keep Sebastian first and foremost. Keep his name and his face out there, and stop all the nonsense with all that going on. Welcome, Patriotism. Good to have you here. Long time no see. Good to have you here. Absolutely. Welcome, welcome. Awesome. Chris said Lance is a Canadian friend of mine who I trust. Well, welcome, Canadian friend. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that, Lance. Said his mother's life was his mother was a victim of a homicide unsolved for 13 years. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry to hear that, honey. Thoughts, prayers, and good vibes to you coming your way. If there's anything, Lance, if there's anything I can do to share her story, let me see if I can find if my StreamYard came up. Oh, it did. Let me pop my email up there. Feel free to email me, name, any details, and I will, if you would like me to, I would definitely, share her story, to try to get her name, and her story and her face out there. Yeah, okay. Let me go to my banners. If, my StreamYard will work, there it is. My email is southerngaltruecrime at hotmail.com. Feel free to drop me a line. And I will most definitely do what I can. If my comments and everything are actually going to work here on my computer for a minute. Miss Marion says she was watching it too. You're talking about Sunshine's live stream? Oh yeah, I think I remember saying hi to you in there. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. Miss Marion says that we need to find all these loved ones, quit arguing and fighting is her opinion. That's my opinion too. Yep. And I just, let me get to Dave right quick and I'll be back. Dave said he has to go to work. We'll be listening in the car. Have a great night. Thank you, Dave. You have a great night too, honey. Be careful out there, working and driving on the roads. And I'll try to make your next live stream whenever you have one, and I'll definitely get caught up, replay crew on all the ones that I've missed so far, Dave. Let's see, get back to, yeah, Miss Mary says we need to find all these loved ones, quit arguing and fighting. Yeah. And what bothers me, just as an aside, and then because I don't want to cause open a can of worms, and we'll get back to our missing persons, but what bothers me almost as much as some community members that go to other channels, not necessarily here or to the channels that I trust and watch. Not only the bashing from them, bashing of the families and going after, but the creators who have started going after each other. I mean, as creators, in my opinion, as creators, we should be just putting the facts out there, keeping the missing and the victims in the forefront. It's just so discouraging sometimes, but that's why I keep my channel. Like I said, we don't bash victims, we don't bash families, we don't bash other creators. Like I said, everybody is entitled to their opinion. Everybody's opinion is a welcome here. We may not always agree, like I said, but we can have nice adult discussions about it, and agree to disagree about some things. But we always keep the missing and the victims. They're the most important thing. Always keep them on top. You're welcome, Lance. Like I said, thoughts, prayers, and good vibes to you. Like I said, if there's anything I can do to help, all you have to do is reach out to me. Okay, so Lance says the RCMP, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, are asking for a media blackout right now. Just on your mom's case, or all cases? Hmm, that's unusual to me. But then again, absolutely, Miss Marion says all us families just want answers. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yep. Miss Marion also says we just want the truth and the facts, and we have some good people helping our families and supporting all of us. Absolutely. Yep. Like I always say, we got your backs. We got the family members' backs, and then we got outstanding people like Mr. Steve and Mrs. Steve. And that whole team that works with Mr. Steve, that's going out and has been helping Miss Barbara, is still helping Miss Barbara and Miss Marion with Timmy's case, and all these other cases, cold cases that Mr. Steve and his team are out working on. He'll probably be going out on the road. I think he said probably around the 1st of June, and I think he said if everything works out, he'll probably be out on the road working cases for what, about 4 to 6 weeks, somewhere around there. So let's keep Mr. Steve and Mrs. Steve and that whole team in our thoughts and prayers also as they go out and fight the good fight, boots on the ground. Thank you, patriotism. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yep. When I first started, I've told this story before, but when I first, before I even started my channel, when I was just watching, got into watching or discovered the YouTube true crime world, I quickly found which creators to watch and which not to watch. So I stick to the ones who do it for the right reasons, like Mr. Steve at True Crime Web, Sunshine, Mind of Monsters. I'm not going to leave somebody out. Dave, our friend Dave. There's just a handful. I can probably name them on one hand. Chris at the Mob Crew. I like what he does. And I know I'm leaving some out, but you can always go to the homepage of my channel. You can scroll down to where it says visit our friends below. Oh, and Arctic Paws True Crime. How could I forget T? Arctic does amazing work. But yeah, you have to be careful. You have to be really careful about who you watch and who you trust. But I have faith in you guys. You guys are smart. You guys are smart. Absolutely. Patriotism says I have a case out of Georgia. Can I send it to Chris? Yeah, you can send it to Chris. You can send it to me. Um, I'm on Facebook. I think I'm under Dawn Southern Gal. You can email it to me. I can pop my find the right where I'm going to here. You can email it to me, or you can send it to Chris, and he can Facebook Messenger it to me, or you can find me on Facebook and put it. You can join my group. I have a group and a page. Also, they're both called Southern Gal True Crime. I post more in the group than I do on the page, but all my missing and important information I put in the group. But most definitely, yeah. Any case that you have that you like me or other creators to cover or to share, most definitely, that's what we're here for. Thank you, Miss Barbara. Thank you, Miss Barbara. Yes, the Lawless Files, absolutely. Arctic Fox, True Crime Web. Yeah, we thank you all for putting our stories out there. Yes, the Lawless Files. Um, I think they mainly Lawless Files. They do have a YouTube channel. They don't have a lot of videos. I have watched the 2 videos they did on Timmy's case, which are excellent. That's where I got a lot of my information. And when I did the deep dive, my deep dive live stream for Timmy's case. Um, but Lawless Files has an excellent podcast, which I listen to my podcast on Spotify, but I'm sure it's available wherever you get your podcast at. But yes, there are there are lots of good creators out there who do it for the right reasons. You just gotta find them. Absolutely, patriotism. Send it my way. Send it Chris's way. He can. We all network, so it'll get to us. It'll get to us somehow. Yes, absolutely, Chris. Yes, Chris said he would send you an invite to join my group. Absolutely. I would say I would put my Discord channel in, but I have not been able to get Discord to come up because I don't have the app on my phone. I just go through Discord on my laptop. Have not been able to get it come up for about a month now, so I have not done anything on Discord for probably a month. It's just so frustrating. But anyway, all right, we will. I think I'm caught up with comments for now. We'll get back to some. So I don't forget to advance my slides. Some more missing persons. On the left-hand side, we have make sure I'm on the right side. Desiree Hanson. She is just 17 years old. She has brown hair. It says sometimes she wears a wig, blue eyes, 5'4", 159 pounds. It says the Newport News, and this is from Newport News, Virginia. The Newport News Police Department is attempting to locate a missing 17-year-old juvenile. Desiree Hanson left her friend's house at 10:30 a.m. in Newport News, Virginia on May 25th, 2024. So about, 2 days ago? According to her mother, she is believed to be with an adult male. She was last seen wearing a dark pink satin bonnet, a white t-shirt, jean shorts, and carrying a large white Tommy Hilfiger purse and a black backpack. She has tattoos on her left breast, shoulder, and her ankle. She also has a nose ring. It says that Desiree has a medical condition that requires daily medication, and she may need medical attention. So if you have any information on her whereabouts, contact the Newport News Police Department at 757-247-5000. So that seems 17-year-old, to me, 17 years old, I say little girl, still a little girl, with an adult male, and she needs relies on medication. It's very scary. All right, on the right-hand side, and I'm going to have to blow this way up so I can read it. This is Aubrey Demeron. She is missing from Grove, Oklahoma since March 9th, 2019. So 5 years now. She was 25 when she disappeared. She is 30 now. 5'9" to 5'10", 140 to 170 pounds, brown hair and brown eyes. Aubrey went missing from Grove, Oklahoma on March 9th, 2019. Brown hair, brown eyes. She has both of her ears pierced and breast implants. Aubrey was born a male, but identifies and lives as a female. Aubrey's previous name was Austin Dylan Joel Demeron. She had begun to medically transition, but hadn't completed the entire process at the time of her disappearance. She does have multiple tattoos. She has a tattoo of, I hope I'm not going to butcher this name, Triquentra. I'm assuming maybe it's some kind of symbol, Triquentra, on the back of her neck, the word shorty, and a circular design on her upper arm, at the shoulder, and on both hips. And it does, I believe, at the bottom of the flyer have pictures of the tattoos. Once again, she has a history of epilepsy and does not have any of her prescription meds with her. She is enrolled in the Cherokee Nation. She was last seen walking away from her mother's home off of 280 Road north of Grove, Oklahoma at 3 a.m. on March 29th, 2019. So that's a little bit over 4 years ago. She was wearing a black jacket, black shirt, black mini skirt, black hose, and black leather boots with heels. She left behind her phone and her purse. She had stated that she was going to meet someone. She had tried contacting several people to get a ride, but it is unknown if she got picked up by someone, and it is unlike Aubrey to not have contact with loved ones. Aubrey's safety is a concern, and that she is at risk for foul play. So this is also a very dire, urgent situation. Like I said, it's over 4 years now. But if you do have any information regarding Aubrey's disappearance or know of her whereabouts, please call Delaware County, Oklahoma Sheriff's Office at 918-253-2700 or Oklahoma State Bureau of Investigation Northeast at 918-582-9075 or the FBI's Tulsa office at 918-664-3300. So we have two right there in a row that both have medical conditions, do not have their medication with them. So that just makes it even more urgent to get this information out there. All right, let's cut up in comments. Oh, Michelle. Oh, I was behind. Okay. Let me go back over to while my StreamYard is actually working on my laptop. Call up in comments. Yeah, I was waiting for that. There's Miss Marion with her red flag emoji. Miss Marion is all up on them red flag emojis. Miss Barbara says she shared this one. It's creepy. Which one are you talking about? I'm behind the comments. Miss Barbara said that she shared this one because it's creepy. I don't know if she's talking about Desiree or Aubrey. Thank you, Miss Marion. Very much appreciated. Absolutely, Miss Marion. Yeah. Miss Marion's got bunches of red flags. Bunches of red flags. Absolutely. I love Miss Marion's red flags. She's the red flag queen. All right. Okay, Miss Barbara says she shared it from Arctic. All right. All right. Advance my slide before I forget to. All right. Next we have on the left, we have Hub Binion Williamson. Not a lot of information. He's missing from Hardin, Montana since April 9th of 2019. So about another 4 years ago. He was 34 years old, 6 foot tall, 200 pounds, black hair, brown eyes. If you've seen Hub, know anything regarding his whereabouts, what possibly could have happened to him, please call the Bighorn County Sheriff at 406-665-9780. And on the right, we have Colby Beerley. She is a Native American female, just 15 years old, 5'9", 200 pounds, brown hair and brown eyes. She vanished on May 8th of this year, 2024. Unfortunately, she is not in NamUs. Don't get me started on a lot of, especially Native American, indigenous are not mentioned or not listed in NamUs. She was last seen in Wichita, Kansas on May 8th of 2024. She is known to have family in the Kickapoo Reservation in Horton, Kansas. as well as Lawrence, Kansas, and she could also be in Topeka, Kansas. And she is affiliated with and I'm going to butcher these, I apologize in advance. She is associated or affiliated with the Tlingit, Haida, and Kansas Kickapoo tribes. So if you have any information on Colby, her possible whereabouts, please contact the Wichita Police Department at 316-263-6011. Okay, Miss Barbara says Desiree. Okay, that's the one that is creepy. Oh, yeah, because she disappeared with the older man, or possibly could be with an older or an adult male. Yeah, that always gives me as all these do. But yeah, whenever you have a case that says that a young girl, teenage girl, possibly with an adult male, that just sends off all my spidey senses, and not in a good way. Sorry, I feel like my voice is already trying to go out on me here. All right. Well, trying to get my slides to advance. All right. Next we have on the left we have Jared McCullough, and I'm thinking that I might have featured Jared before, or maybe I just have seen his flyer and maybe from other creators sharing. Arctic probably did a video on him, but at any rate, you can't get these. You can't share it too many times. But we have Jared McCullough. He is 33 years old, blonde hair, blue eyes, 5'9", 179 pounds, and this is from Knox County, Indiana. So Jared left his home in Louisiana in November of 2023 to visit his son in Illinois. His last confirmed sighting was at Huck's gas station in Carmi, Illinois, at around 1:30 a.m. the morning of November 5th of 2023. On November 6th of 2023, his truck was found. Get your red flags ready, Miss Marion. His truck was found abandoned on a dirt road not far from the Cannonball Bridge on the Indiana side of the Wabash River. There has been no activity on his phone or his bank account. He was last seen wearing a Carhartt jacket, a light blue shirt, dark blue Skechers, and a dog tag necklace with fingerprints. And it says he does have multiple tattoos on his arms and chest. It doesn't give any descriptions of the tattoos. But if you have any information regarding Jared, please contact the Knox County Sheriff's Department at 812-882-7660. Right, and on the right-hand side, this is from Purcell, Oklahoma. This is Robert Hilton Virgin. He's a white male, 55 years old, 5'10", 260 pounds, with gray hair and brown eyes. He has been missing since November 10th of 1986. So this is one of the cold case ones. So he, on November 10th, 1986, he made a call. He made a call to his residence stating that he would be home in a bit, but he never arrived home. His two-door, a white 1986 Chevrolet Chevette. I'm assuming that picture may be, I don't know if it's the actual car, it may be, or maybe not. But at any rate, his two-door Chevrolet Chevette with Oklahoma tags CFM 988 is also missing. He was last seen wearing a medium blue knit short sleeve shirt with navy stripes across, a beige polyester pants, and a tan JHCC Joseph Park Correctional Center hat. So I'm assuming Okay, so that's the hat there in the picture of him, that JHCC hat. But if you have any information regarding Robert, please call the Purcell Police Department at a 405-527-4600. All right. Yes. Yep. Chris says Jared's case has way too many red flags. Yeah. And I'm thinking, because this is so familiar to me, I don't know if I researched it to do maybe for a case of the week or to do a more in-depth missing video on him, or maybe I've just, like I said, another creator, Arctic or somebody else has featured him, but I'm gonna have to look into it again because this is very, very familiar to me. Okay, Miss Marion said, Knox County, I'm a bit butcher that. Vincennes, Indiana. Chris said that the Oklahoma one, Mr. Virgin's case occurred 2 years after he was born. Let's see, it was what, 86? I was 15 years old because I was born in 71. Seeing if I'm caught up on the, make sure I don't forget to advance my slides. All right, next we have on the left, we have Jennifer Loria. She was last seen on December 1st, 2014, so almost 10 years ago. Another cold case. She was last seen in Oldsmar, Florida. She was, at the time of her disappearance, she was 5'2" to 5'4", 190 to 205 pounds, with blonde hair and blue eyes. She is a white female. She was last seen by her family when they drove her to the Greyhound bus station in Tampa, Florida. And if Arctic was here, he would have something to say about the Greyhound bus stations. So our family drove her to the Greyhound bus station in Tampa, Florida on December 1st, 2014. Jennifer had told her family that she was headed to Atlanta, Georgia. She did not have a vehicle or any transportation of her own. And the next day, Jennifer did make contact with her family via telephone, but she has not been seen or heard from since. And that's about all the info we have on Jennifer. But if you do have any information, call the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office at a 727-582-6483. And on the right, we have Mr. Larry Little, or Lytle, Lytle. He is missing from Aventura, Florida, since April 4th of 2020. He is now 88 years old. He is 5'10", 220 pounds. Mr. Little was last seen exiting his apartment complex on foot on March 4th of 2020 at approximately 2 a.m. in the morning. I come across so many of these missing that I share that go missing very, very early in the mornings. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 1 a.m. He had no identification, cell phone, or money with him. He does have the beginning stages of dementia, and he has several medical conditions which require medication. Once again, medication. It says many years ago he changed his name from Pedro Hernandez to Larry Little, or Lytle, for unknown reasons. Little, as I said, once again, suffers from dementia, and he may only know his name and his date of birth. So it could possibly be, if his real name is Pedro Hernandez, he may answer to Pedro Hernandez before he would answer to Larry Little. Now, this is just thinking on my part, but I did 10 years home health caregiving and worked with a lot of dementia and Alzheimer patients. So I kind of know a little bit about how the mind works. But at any rate, it says an extensive investigation has been conducted with unfortunately no results. So if you do have any information regarding Mr. Little, or you may know him as Pedro Hernandez, you can contact the Aventura Police Department at 305 466 8989. All right. See, get your comments to pop up here. Chris says his is 1984, baby. Well, then you're just a little bit younger than my baby brother. My baby brother was born in 1980. Miss Marion says he's in 1964. Yes, ma'am. Oh, Chris has got the red flags going now too. Yeah, on Mr. Little. Yeah, I wonder. It's odd that he would change his name. Um, could be possible he was. No, I'm not saying. I don't want to speculate, and I don't want to. I don't want to say any talk out of turn, but maybe he had some stuff that he wanted to get away from, and under that name, I don't know. Yeah, it's very odd that he changed his name. I agree. Don't know why my comments aren't popping up on my computer yet. I'll and Miss Mary, absolutely, yeah. When Miss Marion, that's absolutely true. Miss Marion says when somebody's missing, they're all red flags to me. Yes, ma'am. I agree with your opinion. She says my opinion. I agree. I agree. Yep. Chris says when name changes, I get suspicious. Yeah, that's the thing. When I was uh putting my slideshow together and rereading the flyers and stuff, I'm like, was a little odd to me that he changed his name. So I agree with you. Now they finally popped up on my computer. All right. Next, let me go back to my slideshow. Uh, we have two from Oklahoma. On the left, we have Destiny Stover. She is missing from Lawton, Oklahoma, since May 21st of this year. So about a week, almost a week. She is a Caucasian female, just 15 years old. Height, weight, eye, and hair color. Height, weight, eye, and hair color are unlisted. Looks like she has dark hair, maybe dark eyes. That's about it. Been missing since May 21st, 2024. So if you have any information on Destiny, you can contact the Lawton Police Department at 580-581-3270. She is in NICMEC. That is a good thing. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. On the right-hand side, we have Christian Hale from Cache, Oklahoma. He is a Native American male, 15 years old. No weight, height, or eye color. Brown hair. Has been missing since May 13th of this year. Once again, that's all the information we have. But if you do have any information on Christian, his possible whereabouts, you can contact the Comanche Nation Police Department at 580-492-3604. There's Miss Peggy. Hey, Miss Peggy, good to see you. Glad you made it. Glad you made it. Yeah, I think I was watching. I don't know if I was watching replay or watching him live. I was watching one of Chris Mob Cruise lives, and I saw you in chat. Always good to have Miss Peggy here. And Chris says, I apologize for leaning into the camera. Chris says, Lawton, Oklahoma cases are making me think that there's something wrong there. Are there a lot of cases coming out of Lawton lately? I have a friend, or a Facebook friend, one of my music friends that lives in Lawton. But yeah, if there are a lot of cases, missing person cases coming out of Lawton, it might, as I say, it could be something, it could be nothing. But I've come to find out, because here in Arkansas, when I look on the Morgan Nick Foundation Facebook page, is where I get a lot of the Arkansas missing children and teenagers. And every once in a while, it seems we'll get a spurt of a lot of teenagers going missing from the same town. And I've read that sometimes it's a lot of them are juvenile, like what they call it, juvenile probation or something to do, and they run away, disappear for a couple of days to try to get away from their probation officer or whatever happens to be going on. And thankfully, they usually come home or are found within a couple of days. So that, could have something to do with a lot of, if you have a lot of teenagers that go missing sometimes from the same town around the same time. Now, not all of them, are, that's not always the case, but a lot of times it is. All right. Next. On the left, we have another cold case. I believe this one is from 1970 something. Trying to get it big enough for me to read it here on the. This is Barbara McClure on the left, and this is from Washington State. She was 24 years old at the time she disappeared. She had dark brown hair, blue eyes, 5'5", 120 pounds. Seattle, Washington, King County Sheriff's Office, major crimes detectives are asking for help from the public in solving the 1978 cold case of Barbara McClure. Barbara was last seen walking home from the Fandango Disco, which is inside the Sirloin Inn at the Lake Forest Park Shopping Center in Lake Forest Park, Washington. That was a mouthful. On November 2nd, 1978. It said that she had arrived at the disco with a coworker, and they met other friends there. Witnesses reported that Barbara had a verbal argument with her coworker. Everybody get their red flags ready. And she said that she would walk home alone, apparently. She did end up walking home despite her friends trying to give her a ride. She was last seen by a friend walking in the 16500 block of Bothell Way Northeast, walking towards her residence, which is about 5 miles away in Seattle. 5 miles would be, for me, I think for anybody, 5 miles would be a far piece to walk, especially most likely probably late at night, early in the morning. Barbara was reported missing the next day by her roommate. On November 11th of 1978, her driver's license was found near the intersection of Interstate 5 and Interstate 405. She was last seen wearing rust-colored corduroy pants, a wide striped rust and green blouse, a short black leather jacket, tan mid-calf boots with 2-inch heels, and a brown cloth purse with a shoulder strap. Bunches of red flags going off for me here. So if you have any information regarding Barbara or her case, contact the King County Sheriff's Office at 206-263-2090. I might have to look into this. Might have to look deeper into Barbara's case, most definitely. All right, on the right, we have Harley Morris. This is out of Tyler, Texas. And I believe Chris from the mob crew or somebody in chat, because here last week or week before, Chris did kind of an update on the Caleb Harris case, and somebody mentioned, I think, Harley Morris from Tyler, Texas. But so Harley is 29 years old, blonde hair, brown eyes, 6'3", 160 pounds. The Tyler Police Department is attempting to locate 29-year-old Harley Warren Morris. Harley was last seen on January 21st of this year, 2024, at 3 a.m. Once again, another very early morning. Walking north in the 2100 block of North Grand Avenue alone after leaving the 50 Grand Club. Tyler police are asking residents and businesses north of Gentry Parkway to North Loop 323 to check any cameras or doorbell cameras on the date of January 21st from the times of 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. and to report them if you see anybody walking. Says also, please check around your residence or businesses for items that Harley was wearing when he went missing. He was last seen wearing a black jacket with gray sleeves, black pants, and a black Prime 102 baseball style hat. So if you have any information regarding Harley, his possible whereabouts, please call the Tyler Police Department at 903-531-1000. All right, let me check your comments here. Get back down to where, okay, so we're talking about the Lawton cases. Chris asked, could it be connected to the Army base near Lawton, Oklahoma? Anything's possible. Anything is possible. I wasn't aware that there was an Army base in Lawton. But anything's possible. Yeah, red flags. Miss Marian's got her red flags. And Miss Peggy. Everybody's got the red flags. Hello, lighting the way home. Good to have you here. Always good to have you here, my dear. Welcome, welcome. Chris said that Harley's case has been done by Look at My Life. Absolutely. I will have to check out. If they do a video or live stream, I'll have to go over there and check that out. Or on the group or the page. I know I'm in the group or on the page for Look at My Life. I'll definitely check it out. Let's see if I can get my comments to come up. Yep, everybody's welcoming in Miss PJ. Thank you so much, ma'am. Like and shared on my community wall. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely. All right. Let's get back into some more missing. Oh, we're just gone barely over an hour. We're doing good. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry, was leaning to the camera. Chris said Fort Sill. Yes, Fort Sill, Oklahoma. I got it. Got it. I said I've been through Oklahoma going on trips. I have been to Poto, Oklahoma twice, because it's just right on the Arkansas, Oklahoma line. I think the car club that we're in has been to Poto twice, and I've been to somewhere else just right over the line into Oklahoma. And I have been to Oklahoma City. I went to a Pearl Jam concert in Oklahoma City a few years ago, and then we went to the Murrah building, the memorial, before we left the next day. I think that's the only places that I've ever actually visited in Oklahoma, aside from just driving through on my way to somewhere else. All right, so we did Harley and Barbara. Making sure I'm not skipping anything. Chris says she's on your page as friends, I think. Yes, PJ, Lighting the Way Home. Yes. Yep, on Facebook. Yep. All right. Don't forget to advance my slides. Okay, now we have some more from Oklahoma, or another one from Oklahoma. Trying to make it big enough where I can read it. From Oklahoma City. This is on the left. This is Miguel Armando Frere. He is an Hispanic male, 26 years old, 5'8" to 5'9", 170 to 180 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. It does say he has multiple tattoos. He wears a goatee and a thin mustache. He has been missing since June 17th of 2014. So almost 10 years on this one too. He was last seen when he went to Albuquerque, New Mexico on June 17th of 2014. At the time of his disappearance, he was wearing a red polo shirt with denim jeans and DC shoes. And that is about all the information we have. If you have any information regarding Miguel, please call the Albuquerque Police Department at 505-768-2020. Right, and on the right, we have Serenity Love. She's just 17 years old, red hair, hazel eyes, 5'9", 178 pounds. And this is out of Charlottesville, Virginia. So the Charlottesville Police Department is attempting to locate Serenity. She was last seen walking out of the STARS program on May 23rd, 2024, which is located at 517 Park Street in Charlottesville, Virginia. And this is around 5 p.m. It says Serenity is most likely to hang out at the park area on Market Street and the Charlottesville downtown mall area. Once again, she may be in need of medical attention, so maybe she has a medical condition that requires medication. If you have any information on her whereabouts, contact the Charlottesville Police Department at 434-906-9612. All right. I think that was all the double ups I had on my slides. Get caught up on comments once again. Well, if they'll come up. PJ says she's usually lurking. I do a lot of lurking sometimes if I'm on, depending on who I'm watching and how many people are in chat. I may just sit back and lurk and listen and read chat. So she watches in the background. I understand. I do a lot of that too. Yes, Chris says the PJ has got a great channel and Discord server. Yeah, if anybody, well, Chris, you got a wrench. I don't know if there's anybody else here that does. You can throw PJ's link to her YouTube channel in there. I would go over and give PJ a wrench, but I would send this into a dumpster fire because I'd have to bring up my because I'm on StreamYard right now. I'd have to bring up the YouTube side of it, or not the YouTube side of it, because I can't give wrenches, I don't think, through StreamYard. Thank you, Miss Barb. Miss Barb says she's going to be sharing again. They jumped here. Let's see. Hey, Paula Fitzhenry. Nice to have you back once again. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you here. Oh, I'm going to get to bring out my moo cow. Get a look-see $9.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So much appreciated. Absolutely. Hold on. Let me get my let me find it. Let me find it. Hold on. It's worth the wait. Here it comes. Oh, thank you so much. Get a look. See, give me an excuse to bring my moo cow out. Oh, thank you so much. So much appreciated. So much appreciated. That is so sweet. All right. So sweet. I'm just so humbled and so thankful whenever somebody donates a little bit of their hard-earned money to help support the channel and the awareness for the missing and everything I try to do here. Always appreciated. Lottie in the Way says she does great. I love older cases. It's somebody else. Okay. Okay. I'm behind y'all. I'm trying to get caught up. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. PJ said, showing you love. Absolutely. That love is very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Miss Marion says she loves my cow. Yeah, you can thank Sunshine. Mind of Monsters made that for me, along with my background, which you can't see right now. Here, let me remove that for a minute. My dumpster fire background. Sunshine made that for me too, and my logo. She made it for me too. Let me turn off my cam, and you can see my logo. She made that logo for me. My fancy logo. Absolutely. As Peggy says, always so many. It's very heartbreaking. Yes. And we're not even halfway through the slides yet. I'm going to try to keep this in the live stream to around 2 hours, hopefully. But I mean, we can chat as long as you guys want to. I missed you guys. It's been over a week and a half since I've done a live stream. Got to get caught up. Thank you, Chris. Chris said he will share PJ's channel in my group. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I will add, if I haven't already, I will add PJ's channel to my friends list on my homepage of my channel page. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you, Miss Mary, and I missed y'all too. I missed y'all so much. Like I said, between all the storms popping around, I hate, it's hard to find a time between not storm watching on TV to see where the storms and the tornadoes were going. I just didn't want to get in the middle of something and then have to bail just in case, but hopefully things have calmed down for a little while. But yep, I definitely missed you guys too. Oh, I guess I gotta turn my camera back on again. All right. Okay. Caught up in comments. We'll get back to some more missing. Let me advance my slide. All right. This is from Hillsboro, North Carolina, from May 26th of this year. So just a couple of days ago, or yesterday, I guess, because today is the 27th, right? The Orange County Sheriff's Office is asking for assistance from the public as they search for Shirley Hayes, who is 79 years old. Excuse me. Family members reported her missing on Friday, so I'm assuming it was this past Friday. No attempts to locate her thus far have been successful. Miss Hayes does drive a 1997 blue Ford Contour with license plate number XWY7639. She is 5'2" tall, approximately 180 pounds, and has short white hair. Deputies have entered Miss Hayes into NCIC as a missing person, which is good. So it says, please call 911 immediately if you see Miss Hayes or if you have any information regarding her whereabouts. So yes, obviously all missing persons cases are important to me, but when it comes to missing children, missing teens, and missing elderly. Those just grab a hold of me a little bit harder. So let's get Miss Hayes' face and name out there as much as we can. All right. Next we have a baby. This is Ariel Lynette Mac Mariscal. She was last seen on July 30th, 2019. So almost 4 years ago in New Orleans, Louisiana. She was just 9 months old when she went missing. She would currently be 4 years old. At the time she went missing, she was 24 to 30 inches tall, 16 to 20 pounds, with brown hair and brown eyes. This one, probably going to be lots of red flags in this one too. So Ariel was last seen during a hospital visit where she was being seen for a fracture of her left upper arm. Now, this is a 9-month-old with a fracture of her right arm. And I don't understand that picture, because that picture does not look like a 9-month-old. It could be. Maybe it's just the way I'm looking at it. But regardless, a 9-month-old with a fracture of the arm. I mean, it's possible the 9-year-olds can get maybe rambunctious and something happened, and it also says that her guardian passed away in 2020, and she has not been seen by anyone since. So if she disappeared in July of 2019 and her guardian passed away in 2020, that's very concerning to me. Very, very, very red flaggy. But anyway, if you have any information regarding Ariel, you can call the New Orleans Police Department at 504-658-5267. Just some additional information. It says, please help share this poster for missing child from Louisiana. Ariel went missing in 2019 after her guardian reportedly passed away. Police and courts have not been able to find her in the years since her disappearance. So the police and the court system have not been able to find this child. It says, if you'd like to know information, says, please watch my live. I don't know who that is. Cindy Myers posted this. So if anybody out there knows Cindy Myers and what channel, because I can't remember. Oh, maybe I got it from the Look of My Life. So check out the Look of My Life. Says this little girl has no one speaking for her. Will you help give her a voice? Absolutely, we will. Most definitely. All right, next is another one that I got snatched from the Look of My Life. This is Alexandria Quarta. She was last seen on May 16th of 2024, so a little over a week ago, in Bullhead City, Arizona. She is 11 years old, 4'5", 90 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes. Alexandria was last seen wearing a blue, long-sleeved LOL Dolls shirt, black sweats, and red Crocs. If you are in the area, please check your property and any surveillance video that you have. And if you do have any information, or you find anything suspicious that might be related to Alexandria on your property, or happen to see her or anything suspicious, like they said, on a surveillance video or Ring doorbell cameras, please call the Bullhead City Police Department at 928-763-1999. And once again, a little additional information. Says that Alexandria and her mother had fought, and she had left the house afterwards and did not return home. 11 years old. Bullhead City PD and a number of other organizations are looking for her. Please help share her photo. And if you live near Lee Avenue in Bullhead City, please check your property and surveillance cameras. So anybody who may be watching now, watching replay, happens to see this, lives in that area, please, 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 like I said, check your property, check your surveillance cameras, look for anything suspicious. Once again, she was last seen wearing a blue long sleeved LOL dolls shirt, black sweats, and red Crocs. So if you happen to come across any of those items or anything on camera, please do report it to the police. Very important. Right, let me get, oh man. Just when my StreamYard was doing good. I'll go back to the phone. Apologize for leaning into the camera, but gotta get down. Okay. Yes, absolutely. PJ said yes. Mind of Monsters is awesome. I love my sunshine. Love my sunshine. Paula says it is raining in New Hampshire. Yeah, I think the east is fixing to get. Hopefully, it won't be as bad. The weather won't be as bad as far as severe weather. But I think all the crappy weather just came through here. The south, mid south, is moving east. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for being here, Paula. Thank you so much, PJ. PJ said she's adding mine and sorry, multitasking for a second. Adding mine and of Mind of Monster stuff. And Mind of Monsters to my stuff. Redoing a lot, trying to get the fact-based channels out there more. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I will definitely get your channel and your stuff added to my friends list, friends channels. Most definitely. Chris, we got to teach you how to post links. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. I get caught up in okay. Okay, I got it to come up again. Let me get back to it's easier for me to control things on here. Let me find where I was at. Yes, Chris, absolutely. It says Ariel's case has major red flags. Yes. Like I said, 9 months old. I'm trying to, it's been so long since I've been around a 9-month-old. I forget how mobile or rambunctious they are, but for a 9-month-old to have, I mean, it's possible, which is completely innocent, but for a 9-month-old to have a fractured arm, and then the caregiver, let me go back over to my slides so I can read. Go back down to Ariel. Her guardian passed away in 2020. And then the police and the court system haven't been able to find this child. I mean, a 9-month-old child doesn't just walk off by themselves. Somebody somewhere knows something. The Sunshine says, and a lot of others, but whenever Sunshine is always saying, if you see something, say something. Yeah, somebody has got to know where this little child is, who would now be 4 years old. 4 years old. Just unbelievable. Oh, PJ says she is cat and dog sitting this week. Her dad's in the Bahamas. I'd like to be in the Bahamas. That sounds nice. I would like to be cat and dog sitting. I cat sit all the time. We have instead of one anybody who's been watching me knows about Tigger, True Crime Tigger. But we've now one of our outside farm cat kittens had a little accident. So now he is becoming inside kitty, and it's been so long since we've had a kitten inside. I forgot how rambunctious and full of energy they are, and he's just about to. We named him Biscuit, because he likes to do that. We call it Happy Feet, but kneading the dough 24/7. That cat doesn't stop. So we named him. My mom actually named him Biscuit. He is a little ball of energy. I'm surprised he hasn't run in and out of here. So now we have two kitties inside, and the older kitty, the big brother Tigger, he's kind of getting used to little brother being in. But yes, Miss Peggy's got lots of red flags and says that is truly concerning. Yes, and PJ says poor baby. Yes, that Ariel case just. Yep, that is. I'm gonna have to look in. I'm gonna see if I can find some more info. Do some digging on that one. Oh, more another batch of comments just popped up on me. Yeah, look at my life. Yeah, that's where I got. Once I remembered to look down at the bottom of the flyer. Yeah, like I said, I tried to go through all the Facebook groups I'm in and just snag 2 or 3 missing from all the groups to feature tonight. Miss Marion says that their internet in Illinois is messing up too. Yep, red flags, red flags. Yeah, Miss Peggy says like the recent Elijah Vu case. Whatever happened to that sweet little boy? I haven't read or seen. If anybody seen any new developments in the Elijah Vu's case? I know that the mom and the stepdad or whatever he was, they were being charged with whatever they were being charged with, and they were supposed to have some court dates. But as far as finding him, I haven't read or seen anything new in Elijah's case. Yep, he's somewhere. He's somewhere. Oh, sorry, my fingers got ahead of me. All right, let's see. We'll get to some more missing. Did I forget to advance my slide for Alexandria? Oh, I'm sorry, I did. I'm sorry. That's the slide for Alexandria. That the 11-year-old missing from Bullhead City, Arizona. Sorry, I forgot to advance my slide. So that's Alexandria. 11 years old. She's the one. She had the fought with her mom, left the house, and did not return home. They're also wanting people to check in that area to check their property and surveillance video. All right. This one I got off of one of the news sites. I believe this is Rapid City, South Dakota, North Dakota, whichever Dakota Rapid City is in. This is literally all the information they had on this post. This is from KOTATV Territory News. Just it says 11-year-old Geronimo Drapo was last seen shortly after 4 p.m. and this was posted 2 days ago. So maybe Saturday. He was seen shortly after 4 p.m. and left East North Street and North Lacrosse area on his bike. He was last seen wearing a gray hooded sweatshirt, black pants, and black Crocs. If you have any information, contact the Rapid City Police. I'm gonna see if I can find because I was in a hurry when I was doing this earlier. Try to find a missing flyer for Geronimo, and if I find a missing flyer for him, I will post it on my community page on YouTube, and I will post it in my Facebook group. That way, hopefully, it has a little bit more information for us to share out. about little Geronimo, 11 years old, because it doesn't have the phone number or anything. But I will find some more information. All right, next we have this one came from the Texas Missing Persons Alert. This is Sarah Rowley, Rowley. This is posted by her mother. It says, if anybody has seen my daughter or could help share this, please, I would appreciate it. Sarah Rowley, 29 years old. She was last seen around 8:15 a.m. on Wednesday, May 22nd of this year at Royal Lane in 635 in Dallas, Texas. She is 5 foot tall, 125 pounds. Last seen wearing gray halter top, black leggings, black and pink Nike sliders, and her hair was up in a bun. It says she has a lot of tattoos. A huge back piece, unfinished, blue ink, and it's huge angel wings. And one side from shoulders says Christ, and one says Neve. So if you've seen Amanda, if you have any information about her whereabouts, or Sarah, call Amanda, who is her mother, at 214-482-3481, or the Dallas Police non-emergency number at 214-744-4444. So that is Sarah Rowley, 29 years old. All right. Next, we have one from Utah. This is Courtney Lynn Townsend. She is 4'11", 110 pounds, 32 years old, with brown hair and blue eyes. Let me make this bigger so I can read this little writing. Says on November 16th of 2023, Courtney stole her mother's car and she has not been seen since. The car was located a few days later in Kane County. It says Courtney does have mental health and substance addiction issues. At the time she went missing, she had green hair, and before going missing, she changed the color back to brown. Unknown clothing description. If you have any information regarding Courtney, please call the St. George Police at 435-627-4300. And some additional information. It's basically the same information. Missing since November 16, 2023. Vehicle she was in possession of was later located in Duck Creek Village. No sign of Courtney. Please help me bring awareness to her case. I need to. And Dallas posted this. Says, please help me bring awareness to her case. I need to find my little sister. Please share. Oh, just tears me up whenever family members, tears me up even more when family members post this. So let's help share, and get Courtney's name and face out there. Most definitely. All right. Next, we have one from Daytona Beach, Florida. Also posted by a family member. It says, my cousin Danielle Shovey. She may also go by Danielle Edwards. 5'3" tall, 120 pounds, 50 years old. She is emotionally impaired. And then this is from Florida. It says, please, anyone in Florida, please share. She has been missing since March 30th. It says she never goes without contacting my mom, Darlene Gerard. Please share in Florida. She was homeless. Last that they heard from her, somewhere near the International Speedway in Florida. It says she does not do substances or alcohol, but she is what they call emotionally impaired. It says she does have numerous visible tattoos on her arms, chest, and legs. And it says if you have seen Danielle, have any information, contact the Daytona Police Department. Says my mother or me if you have any information. But the best bet, if you're in that area and happen to see Danielle, call the Daytona Police or call 911. 911. All right. Next, we have another one from Florida. This is Justin Phillips. He is 35 years old, 5'11", 205 pounds, with brown eyes and brown hair. He has been missing since don't know exactly. It doesn't say here exactly when he is missing, when he went missing. But he is missing. It says my brother Justin is missing. We have not seen or heard from him in over a week. This was the original post. He was in the Jacksonville, Florida area. If anyone has any info, please reach out. He was in a 2014 silver Dodge van. This was updated on May 23rd of this year. It says no responses, no activity on social media, which he usually uses daily, no leads. The poster says, I'm hoping no news is good news, but honestly, we just need to know he's okay, just alive and okay. So if you have any information on Justin, call the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office at 904-630-0500. All right. Yeah, go to your comments and get caught up. Yeah, we're going back to Elijah Vu. Chris said it's a crazy case. Yeah, I've got to get caught up on Elijah's case. Miss Peggy says she hasn't seen anything new on Elijah's case. Okay, Chris said Alexandria is found alive and safe. Let me go back in my did I feature her? I'm sorry, I know my did I skip it? Okay, Alexandria. Courtney. Was that one further back, or did I miss something and you're talking about a different one? It's Danielle. That's Courtney. Sarah. Oh, Alexandria Porta. Is that who you're talking about? Hey, dude. Speaking of, my cat just came in here. Are you talking about I can't talk. Alexandria Porta? The little, on the right. This one? I know my slides are jumping right now. Alexandria? That's awesome if she's, yeah, Miss Marion said that's awesome if she's found safe, most definitely. I get my slides on the right one. I don't know why it's not. Okay, there it goes. I think my StreamYard is fixing to go out on my computer again. It's not doing nothing. Get back up to where There it is. I'll go reading off my phone right quick. Chris says there's been a lot of great news recently being found safe. Yes. It's always good when somebody is found safe, especially our children. Yeah, Miss Marion says, oh, fingers getting ahead of me. It is the year for justice for a lot of families, for our loved ones. Absolutely. I cannot wait to when and if you can, you or Miss Barbara can share any information about what's going on with Timmy's case. Just so excited to hear, but we understand that you can't always say anything right now. We understand that, but thoughts, prayers, and good vibes as always. Justice for Timmy. Oh, Paula must be watching basketball. Said the Celtics swept the Pacers in Game 4. I'm ready for football, but I'll probably be watching the college World Series baseball because my Razorbacks are going. So I'll be watching that. But for the most part, I stick to watching football. Get caught up in comments. Miss Marion said her basketball team is the New York Knicks. I don't have a basketball team. I don't watch basketball. Oh, goodness. Maybe some call it if the Razorbacks are, Razorback basketball. I'm a football girl. I'm a football girl. Paula says she loves the Patriots. Uh-oh. All right. Okay. Let me see. Let me get back to my missing here. I think I got the right slide up. This is Phoenix Lucille Colden. She has been missing since December 18th of 2011 from St. Louis County, Missouri. She trying to read my own slide. I tried to squeeze this information on here. She was 23 years old at the time she disappeared. It's got height in inches, 65 to 66 inches. I don't know what that would be in feet. So any of you that's better in math than I am. 123 to 130 pounds, dark brown, naturally curly hair, brown eyes, pierced ears. Phoenix was last seen by her mother sitting in the driveway of her home in her 1998 black Chevy Blazer. The vehicle was found a few hours later abandoned in the intersection in East St. Louis, Illinois. What? In East St. Louis, Illinois, and was still with the keys in the ignition. The driver's side door was open. Phoenix has not been seen or heard from since that cold December day in 2011. If you have any information that would help solve this case, you are asked to contact the St. Louis County Police Department at 314-615-5317. All right. Next, we have one from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Jessica Lundquist last contacted her brother from a phone number near Knox and Lowry Avenue North in Minneapolis on May 9th of 2024. So it's less than a month. A call was returned to the phone number approximately 2 weeks later in an attempt to locate Jessica. Her family and friends have not heard from her. An unidentified male said Jessica had left his house over a week ago, and he did not know where she went. He stated that he has also been trying to locate Jessica. So Jessica is a white female, 31 years old, hazel eyes, long dark brown or light blonde hair, 5'2", 110 to 130 pounds, with a thin build. Anyone with information regarding Jessica or her whereabouts is asked to please contact the Minneapolis Police Department at 612-673. It didn't give all the numbers. 612-673-570. Contact the Minneapolis 911 if you happen to see Jessica or have any information about Jessica. All right. This is from, I believe, also maybe in the Minnesota area. It mentions Bemidji. This is Michaela Lorraine Day. She was last seen. Her birthday is 8/20/09. She was last seen on May 21st at 4 p.m., possibly in the Red Lake or Bemidji area. If you have any information on Michaela's whereabouts, please contact the Red Lake Police Department at 218-679-3313. So not a whole lot of information, but we'll take what we can get. All right. Try to get through the rest of these here. All right. This is another cold case from Pennsylvania. The Pennsylvania State Police Troop D Butler continues their search for Michelle Reidenbach on September 22nd, 1981 at approximately 8:30 p.m. Michelle Reidenbach was last seen in the parking lot of the Super Duper Market, which is located on South Main Street in Zielinopol Borough in Butler County, Pennsylvania. Michelle's mother contacted Borough Police after becoming concerned when Michelle didn't return home after work. Michelle was 16 years old at the time she disappeared. White female, a small build, 5'2", 110 pounds, with dark blonde hair, blue eyes. It says she wore glasses. She was last seen wearing blue jeans, a wine-colored V-neck sweater, a gold necklace with a knot pendant. Anyone with information about Michelle is asked to contact the PSP tips toll-free at 1-800-4PA-TIPS or 8477. So 1-800-4PA-TIPS, which is 8477. So I'll have to look into, you guys know me in these cold cases. I will most definitely look into Michelle's case and see if I can dig up some more information about Michelle. Let me check. Oh, of course. It went out again. Go back to my check comments. Miss Marianne said her football team is the New York Giants. I watched the Giants when Eli Manning was quarterbacking for them. Chris says he's a Golden State Warriors fan. And we've discussed this on Discord before. And anyone but the Kansas City Chiefs teams. Yeah, I like the Chiefs. Last couple of years, they're just, I think they're turning into the new Cowboys or the new, well, somebody on here, I think Paula said she was a Patriots fan, the new Patriots. The next, best thing that ever happened in football. I think that's kind of what they're trying to do with the Chiefs. But I do like Mahomes, and I do like Andy Reid, the coach. So they're trying to get the being hyped as the new dynasty in NFL. AJ said her son loves the Warriors. Yeah, back, and I don't even know if Stephen Curry is still playing for Golden State, but back when Stephen Curry was playing, my baby brother and sister-in-law, my youngest nephew, loved Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Like I said, I don't watch a lot of basketball. Paula says she is from New England, was born and raised in Massachusetts. I'm a New Hampshire transplant. All right, then we'll forgive you for being a Patriots fan. No, we love everybody. We love everybody. Trying to see you. Oh, wow. Miss Marion said, we're going to see my granddaughter singing the national anthem at the St. Louis Cardinals Stadium. That is awesome. That is awesome. Can you take like a video of it and post it somewhere so we can see it? I would love to see that. How old is she? How old's your granddaughter? Yeah, Marion. Chris said, Miss Marion, please send me it. Yeah, we would love to see that. Yeah, if you can get some video of it, or audio, video, whatever, and because I know I'm friends with you, I believe you and Miss Barbara on my Southern Gal or Dawn Southern Gal Facebook account. Yeah, how old is your granddaughter? Because I have a nephew. My youngest nephew is 17, and he sings, and he can uh sings like an angel. Yeah, I'd love to see your granddaughter. That is awesome. Oh wow, she's 10 years old. That is awesome. Yeah, just do your best. No pressure. Just, if you just can happen to get a little snippet or something, that would be awesome to hear. Awesome, awesome. I'm so proud. So proud for you, for her and for you, and Miss Barbara. That's fantastic. All right. Let me get through the rest of these here. We've been almost 2 hours. Okay. Did it not go? There we go. All right. Oh goodness. Now the little kitten's in here. Don't crawl up my leg. He has sharp little claws. All right. This is Barbara Bordeaux Randall. She's been missing from Rapid City, South Dakota since January 11th, 1984. So another cold case. She was just 19 years old. It says there is very little known about Barbara and the circumstances of her disappearance. She was last known to be in Rapid City. Barbara is Oglala Sioux with brown hair and eyes. She was 5'4" to 5'7", 150 to 165 pounds at the time that she disappeared. She is listed in NamUs. So if you have any information regarding Barbara's case, please call the Rapid City PD at 605-394-4131 with any information in the disappearance of Barbara Bordeaux Randall. Let's bring her home. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to have to do some more digging into these cold cases and see what I can find. Do some, ow, no, dude. There he goes. Now he's going to crawl up on the bed. I'm going to do some more digging on these cold cases. See if I can find some more information, and maybe do some more some short videos on with some more information if I can find them. All right, and I wanted to add this in here because this was so sad to me. This is from I believe Oklahoma. The gentleman you see on the right is Michael Otto King. He has passed away. It says, do you know Michael Otto King? Michael passed away in his home in Tulsa on April 26th of this year, 2024. The medical examiner's office is trying to locate next of kin to claim him. And the poster, whoever posted this, says, when I first started posting our unclaimed community members, there were 137. Today they're down to 133. So it's working. They're posting these People have passed away, trying to find next of kin. It says, let's find families for all of them. Absolutely. It says, if you know Mr. King or a friend who may know his family, please contact the Oklahoma office of the Chief Medical Examiner, Eastern Division at 918-295-3400 and reference case 240-2569. So I just wanted to include that because that just, once again, aside from missing cases, unsolved cases, cold cases, to me, one of the most saddest things in the world is for someone to pass away and not have any family near them or to claim their body, to claim them, to lay them to rest. It just breaks my heart. So that's why I wanted to include this in here. Just hopefully on the off chance that somebody might see it and know him, get it shared out. So maybe, hopefully we can find some family for Mr. King and give him a proper burial. All right. Next, I did find some veterans, being as it is Memorial Day, and I forgot to mention that at the beginning. I hope everybody, well, I did say I hope everybody's had a good Memorial Day weekend and Memorial Day. Please let's remember the meaning of the day to honor our veterans, those who are not here, those who are still here and serving. Not just our military veterans, but our first responders, law enforcement, EMS, fire. There are more. Of course, we know that absolutely, unfortunately, members of law enforcement are they lose their lives in the line of duty. But there are a lot more than some of us we may realize. A lot of firefighters and EMS that have lost their lives in the line of duty. So just please keep all military and first responders. I know you guys do. Wonderful community. Keep not just today, but every day, keep our military personnel and our first responders in your thoughts and prayers. All right. So this is David Carl Heitman. He is a 42-year-old U.S. veteran. He went missing from Columbia, Missouri on April 19th, 2016. He was last seen by a social worker that day. It says by early June, his home was mysteriously found empty. In October of 2016, a hunter discovered a duffel bag containing David's clothes and documents deep in the Mark Twain National Forest, which is in Pulaski County, Missouri, about 100 miles from Columbia. Despite a thorough search, David vanished without a trace. And we all know people don't just vanish without a trace. It may seem like they do, but of course, leaving several questions that remain unanswered to this day. He is a biracial male. He is 5'9", 180 pounds, with brown hair or brown eyes and a shaved bald head. It says his hair is black when he grows it out. He does have multiple distinctive tattoos, including a Superman-style H on his back, a Black Panther on his forearm, ABC building blocks on his arm, and the U.S. U.S. Marine Corps insignia, and he will be 50 this year. So if you have any information about David, please contact the Columbia Police Department at 573-874-7617. And next is also a veteran, actually two veterans. Ernesto, a 38-year-old U.S. Marine veteran, Ernesto Garcia, and his brother, U.S. Army veteran Jesus Garcia, disappeared at 2 a.m. on February 2nd, 2015 in the Matamoros, Mexico, which is 20 miles south of Brownsville, Texas. This was a trip they regularly took to visit family. They were returning to the U.S., unusually traveling at night. They were traveling in a gray 2009 Nissan Altima with Texas plates 03L1511. They never returned back home to Texas. Ernesto is described, he's a biracial Hispanic male, 6'8", 250 to 260 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. He was a veteran who served in Iraq for some time, and his brother, Jesus, served in Afghanistan. They're both listed in NamUs. So if you have any information about either one of the brothers, their disappearance, possible whereabouts, what may have happened to them, please contact the Brownsville, Texas Police Department at 956-548-7000. All right. Let's see how many more we got. Oh, okay. And we have a very, very cold case, but it was a veteran, so I wanted to include. So this is Philip Joseph McNall. Was last seen leaving Oklahoma City for Dallas, Texas on May 1st, 1953, and he has not been seen or heard from since. He is a white male. He was 30 years old at the time he disappeared, 5'6" to 5'8", 160 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. Was again vanished on May 1st, 1953. And he was not put into NamUs until February of this year. It says on February 2nd, 2024, his case was brought to light when authorities uploaded his disappearance to NamUs. He was born on February 23rd, 1923 in Kuchaching, Minnesota. His family, it says, eventually moved to Salem, Oregon, where he worked at the Oregon Pulp and Paper Company. He would go on to be drafted into the military in 1942, and he served in the 517th Parachute Infantry Combat Team, Battery B. Reminds me of my grandpa. My grandpa was in the Army. He was in World War II. He was in the 101st Airborne paratrooper, jumped out of airplanes behind enemy lines during World War II. Thankfully, he made it back safely, or I wouldn't be here today. And also had an uncle who was in the Air Force. So if any of you out there watching replay or watching now in chat or watching replay, if you have any family members, friends that served, shout them out, and I'll shout them out in chat, and I'll put them up. It says on April 6, 1944, Mr. McNall took Mary Ann Stapp's hand in marriage, and they lived in Oklahoma, where he worked in Oklahoma City as a mail carrier for the post office. They would go on to have 2 children together, Joe and Elizabeth, and sadly, Joe passed away in 1951. So, it doesn't give, just as he was last seen leaving Oklahoma City to go to Dallas, May 1st, 1953, and apparently somewhere between Oklahoma City and Dallas, he disappeared. So if you have any information, you can contact the Oklahoma City Police Department at 405-527-4600. All right. We go on. Let me check comments. I'm going to get too far behind. I'll probably have to do them on. I cut my camera off for just 1 second because I feel like I'm leaning into it. I'll try to get my maybe I can get my StreamYard to come back up on my laptop. All right. Trying to get back Okay, back down to Miss Marion, the granddaughter. Miss Barbara's going to be there awesome, awesome, awesome. Miss Barbara says it's going to be amazing. She is amazing. I bet. Oh, did not come up. There we go. Says it's going to be amazing. She's amazing. I bet she is. I'm telling you, if I know you're when you have a grandchild, a child, a niece, and nephew who is blessed with any kind of talent, like I said, my youngest nephew is blessed with an amazing singing voice, and I just love to hear him sing, and just so proud of him. He sings in church, he sings in local talent shows. I think a couple of years ago he even did one of the video over the internet tryouts for American Idol. He just wasn't quite ready yet. But they said told him to keep working. He had a very good voice. All right. I got my computer back. Absolutely. Miss Barbara says yes. Okay, June 30th, watching her sing is going to be awesome. Yes. That might be the thank you, Miss Marion. Now somebody said that they weren't oh yeah, Miss Peggy says she doesn't watch any sports. Yeah, I stick mostly to football. I said baseball, college baseball when my Razorbacks are playing. I think I'm caught up in comments. All right, let's see what we got next. Seems like we got a bunch tonight. All right. Next, this is from another one from Oklahoma, Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. 20-year-old Heather Ann Marie Burrows went missing from Pauls Valley, Oklahoma on February 1st, 2001, when she walked away from her home. She has not been seen or heard from since. Says her disappearance garnered very little media coverage, but in 2022, Oklahoma cold cases did shine a light on her case. It gained some traction online, but it is unclear if it yielded any leads. Heather is a white female, 5'5" to 5'8", 150 to 180 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes. In 2011, her case was uploaded to NamUs. She was last seen walking away from her home. Never been seen again. She is a prior resident of Lawton and Yukon, Oklahoma. So we have Lawton again. I think Chris earlier was mentioning people disappearing in Lawton. She disappeared from Pauls Valley. So if you have any information regarding Heather, you can contact the Carter County Sheriff's Office at 580-223-6014. And speaking of Lawton, you gotta, oh no, hold on. 1 minute. Sorry, I forgot to put my battery was almost going dead on my computer. That would have been a disaster. Dumpster fire. Okay, it's plugged in now. All right, so another one from Lawton. This is Jada Lomawima. On June 22nd, 2021, in Lawton, Oklahoma, 16-year-old Jada Lomawima told her family that she would be staying at a friend's house for 2 days. She was expected to return home after the visit. However, the 2 days came and went, and Jada did not come home. She had been in contact with her younger sister through messages, but she has refused to disclose her location or who she is with. How old did I say she was? 16 years old. Jada's mysterious disappearance has been recorded, anonymous. Jada is a Native American female, 16 years old, 5'5" to 5'6" tall, 155 to 170 pounds, black hair, brown eyes. She is affiliated with the Hopi tribe of Arizona. And once again, she went missing on June 22nd, 2021. So about almost 3 years. So if you have any information regarding Jada, please contact the Lawton Police Department at 580-581-3270. All right. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. How long have we been going? 2:15? Okay, this is Ruthie Fond Kindness. She's been missing from Parkland, Washington since February 7th, 2011. And she was just 20 years old when she disappeared. She had been released from Federal Way PD Police Department custody earlier in the day that she disappeared after she was picked up on a warrant. She called her mother from a payphone to the Paradise Bowling Alley on Pacific Avenue. She was last seen in the area of 126th and South Pacific Avenue, and after that, she was never seen again. She graduated from Fife High School. She was a freshman at California State University, Northridge at the time. She did not have a cell phone. She was a transient. Says she often hung out in the Federal Way, Puyallup, I'm going to butcher this, Puyallup and Milton areas. She's 5'4", 115 pounds with brown hair and eyes. And it does say it is believed that Ruthie did meet with foul play, unfortunately. So if you have any information regarding Ruthie's case, please call the Auburn PD at 253-931-3080. All right. I believe we're getting there, guys. I think this is the last one. This is Hallie R. Blower. Hallie was last seen in her from around mid-December of 2023 when she rode to Atlanta with, they have in quote, friends. And those, quote, friends state the last time that they saw Hallie was when she left their motel room with an unknown man. They refused to say what motel, date, time, or anything that could be used to pull surveillance to see Hallie leaving on her own accord. I can already see, I haven't looked at comments yet, but I can already see your guys' red flags coming. Bunches of red flags. So the friends refused to give any information to prove that Hallie left on her own accord, they said. As of late, there has been activity several times on her Facebook account. However, family and friends state that a comment left on her father's post is not how Hallie speaks, and they do not believe that it is her logging into the account. After months of begging the Albany, Georgia Police Department to file Hallie as a missing person, it says they have finally filed a missing person report on her. So it says if you have any credible information regarding Hallie Renee Blower or her whereabouts, please contact, it says myself, and I don't know who posted it. Or you can call Vicky, who is Hallie's stepmother, at 386-212-0092, or contact the Albany, Georgia Police Department at 229-431-2100, and it says you can remain anonymous. Let's see if there's any information. She is 5'3", 120 pounds. It says she has a cross tattoo on her neck and a lace tattoo on her hand. And think that is all the physical description that it gave in this. All right, we made it to the last one. I know that was a lot, but it's important to get all these, all as many missing as we can out there. Trying to get caught up in comments. Peggy says her father served in World War II. He passed away 59 years ago. Yeah, my grandpa passed away in 2001. But yeah, he was a paratrooper in the 101st Airborne during World War II. Made I don't know how many jumps behind enemy lines, but like I said, thankfully he came back and met my grandma, and the rest is history. And this is on my it's my maternal grandfather, on my mom's dad. All right, if anybody has any, so we made it through all of our missing persons. If anybody has any last questions, comments, goodbyes, anything they want to say, I'll do a little bit of shameless plugging, and then we'll get out of here because it's almost 2.5 hours. But I enjoyed so much sharing obviously sharing this missing with you, getting caught up with you guys, see what's going on, and making sure everybody was doing okay out there with all this crazy weather we've been having. Let me find my banners. Make sure they're coming up. Thank you so much, everybody that was here watching live. Thank you, everybody that will be watching replay. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Please hit that like button. It helps the channel, the algorithm. Like, share, leave a comment if you're watching replay. Most important thing you can do is share, share, share. To get the more you share, the more you like, the more you comment, the more people this information reaches, and that is the whole goal, is to get all this information about the missing out to as many people as possible. So please do that. Once again, you can find me on Facebook, a Facebook group, a Facebook page. Obviously, both called Southern Gal True Crime. If you ever need to contact me, questions, comments, if you have a missing person, a cold case, anything you would like me to share, you can email me at southerngaltruecrime@hotmail.com. I will definitely share it any way I can. If you'd like to help support the channel and awareness for the missing, all the links can be found. Donation links can be found in the description box and also on the homepage of my channel. And I'll put that one back up there. I believe that is all my shameless plugging. So let's see what we got as far as comments. Oh, that's awesome. Miss Peggy or Miss Marion says, I have a stepbrother that was in Vietnam on a helicopter gunman. We were blessed he made it home. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, my mom was a teenager in school in that era, Vietnam era, and I've heard her say she had a lot of friends that went to Vietnam that didn't make it back. But yeah, just bless all our past, present, and future military personnel and past, present, and future first responders. You're welcome, Miss Marion. Absolutely. Absolutely. Couldn't do it without takes all of us, takes a village, creators, community, and family members, wonderful family members like you, Miss Barbara, Miss Kimberly Lotz, Miss Erica Lotz, Durante Martin's family, mother and grandmother, all those families out there who share, all of our creators who share us out to social media platforms to help get these stories out there. So thank you, as always, Miss Marion and Miss Barbara. Much love. Much love. You know, I love both of you. All right, guys. Let me do some multitasking. Maybe I can do it from here. Right, so it is Monday, right? I should this week, hopefully, if the if the weather will will cooperate, I should at least have a case of the week, either probably a video Friday. I may do a True Crime After Dark live stream uh Friday night or Saturday night. I'll have to see what's going on. Um I'll try to get something done maybe for Wednesday, a short little video. But until then, I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Everybody that was in chat, everybody, thank you for watching replay. Please leave a comment, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. Once again, until next time, be careful out there. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. That's the most important thing we can do is take care of ourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.